12:17, turning now to the weather. It might not really feel like, pumpkin patch weather right now, but the good thing is it'll be dry if you want to go to those activities.
Yeah, looking at good weather for the rest of today and into much of the weekend as well. Temperatures will be in the 70s today and a little bit cooler over the weekend, but not too bad by any means, and looking at a pretty nice stretch of weather. But first, let's talk about Helene. Here's the live radar. It's currently situated across much of the southeastern part of the country. You can see the center of the system now well inland across parts of North Carolina and into Tennessee. Severe weather across parts of the Carolinas as well. Very heavy rainfall. A lot of flash flood warnings there. Also had a couple tornado warnings as well for parts of the morning. Seeing one near Wilmington, North Carolina. Down that little red box is a tornado warning. And this line is pushing north and eastward here across the Carolinas. So this is what happens with tropical systems. Can often get some of these spin-ups kind of created within those lines of thunderstorms. Now for us locally, radar is much quieter, seeing dry conditions. Had some morning showers push on through, but things are looking good for the rest of the daytime hours. Temperatures 70 in Providence, 72 in Smithfield. Will generally be in the low to mid 70s during the afternoon. Taking a look outside, seeing some sunshine peeking through as well. Here in Providence, blue sky, sunshine, not too bad for the rest of our Friday afternoon. So brighter skies. We're looking at dry conditions for the weekend as well. And we're going to close look at Helene as well, looking at that system here. So what we have is we have Helene, this rotating circle here with the tropical storm status, and also looking at a low pressure to the west of it. And these two are going to be kind of rotating around each other, which is why Helene did not make its way up the coastline. So this low pressure is going to be dipping south and eastward, whereas Helene's going to kind of get wrapped up inland and move actually westward through the next day or so, and again move away from us, so not going to be impacting us at all. You can see it currently as a tropical storm after making landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida late last night as a Category 4 storm with winds of about 140 miles per hour. So it was a very serious storm there for parts of Florida, now moving well inland north at 32 miles per hour, again curving inland and away from New England. So we can time things out. Here are the remnants of Helene as a tropical storm. Again, very heavy rainfall here. Flooding is a threat. Also looking at that severe weather threat across the Carolinas with tornadoes possible there. Now we're just up in New England. We're seeing some dry conditions with a blend of sun and clouds for the rest of today. Helene stays off to the west, does not bother us as we go into the weekend. Looking at a few showers off to the west. I do think they'll stay westward though. We'll be looking at a blend of sun and clouds as we go through Saturday. Dry conditions, temperatures near 70. Saturday afternoon, seeing the breaks of the clouds and sunshine here. Easterly, northeasterly wind keeping us a little bit on the cooler side for much of the weekend, but not too bad. As we go into Sunday, which should stay dry as well, seeing again a blend of sun and clouds and that northeast wind continuing with again temperatures near 70. But overall, much of the weekend looking fine across our area for the next couple of days. So this afternoon, recapping things a bit, temperatures in the low to mid 70s, warm and dry, nice evening ahead with temperatures falling back into the low 70s as well. So here's that 7-day forecast for you. Again, weekend's looking pretty good. Temperatures both days near 70, staying dry into early next week. Sunshine, clouds, temperatures holding steady there in the upper 60s to right around 70. Next chance of any rainfall looks to be as we go into the middle part of the week for Wednesday. Maybe some shower chances there, but good news for us, Helene's not impacting us. It'll stay well inland across the United States.
Yeah, looking like a pretty decent weekend.
Not too bad for any fall outdoor activities.
All right, thanks, Stephen. Here's a look at the stories we're working on today.